Over the last few weeks, I made 3 videos showing you how to conjugate regular present tense AR, ER, and IR verbs. And in the future, I'll make 3 more for regular future tense AR, ER, and IR verbs. If you've never studied a language before or memorized conjugation charts, just what you've learned already may seem daunting. It was for me. AR, ER, and IR in the present tense, ear, ser, and a star don't follow those rules, and you know there are a bunch more irregulars. But there are also a lot more tenses. Different tenses let us say more things. Past tense lets us speak in the past. I went instead of I go. Future tense lets us speak in the future. I will go. Pretty important, but in Spanish, pretty confusing. You see, there's another conjugation table for all 3 types of verbs in lots of different tenses. At this point, most Spanish courses and classes will make you memorize all the exceptions to what I just taught you. There are a lot, but we're not going to do that right now. If you conjugate an irregular verb like a regular one, it's just the equivalent of saying runned instead of ran. Not correct, but you'll be understood. Then after being bombarded with all the irregulars, you'll move into the past tense. There are 2, but there are also lots of irregulars for those. Finally, after that, you'll get to the future tense. So sometime in the next 10 years, you'll be able to speak in the future tense. Great. But what if I told you that you can already speak in the future tense correctly, and you didn't have to learn any new words? I welcome you to one of the minute-for-minute best Spanish tricks I've got. Hola, soy Jordan, and this is a Spanish Quickie. Fast, easy Spanish lessons from somebody who speaks your language. In the 3 enemigos, you learned to go is ir. Then you saw how to conjugate it in the present tense. Ir is a completely irregular verb. In the first person singular, it's voy. That means I go or I'm going. Then in 2 magic travel Spanish words, you learn the word for to is a. Just a little old a all alone. Well, in English, we can say I will eat being the future conjugation of to eat. To eat is the infinitive. Check out the infinitive in conjugation if you didn't know that. But another way to say I will eat is I'm going to eat. Is it exactly the same? No. But it basically means the same thing. In the future, I will eat. But take a look at that second sentence. It never uses the future tense. I'm going is the present tense conjugation of to go, and to eat is the infinitive. Well, Spanish works the same way, and you already know how to say both words. I'm going is voy and to eat is comer. Just one little addition in Spanish, the word a is added. So I'm going to eat, said with present tense but implying the future, is voy a comer. Boom! You didn't learn any conjugations in this video, but all of a sudden you can speak perfectly in the future. You can do this with any verb. There are no exceptions that I know of. You are going to read the book, vas a leer el libro. They are going to buy the television, van a comprar la televisión. That's it. It's really that simple. Amazingly, I have no exceptions or buts. Just a great trick for speaking in the future without learning any new conjugations. Don't get me wrong, you'll want to learn the future tense conjugations at some point, but that's a long way off. Right now, your time is better spent learning how to say more things, not saying things you already know better. If you found this video helpful, why don't you hit the like button or the big thumbs up, and maybe even share it on Facebook or Twitter. I would appreciate that very much, and so would your gringo friends. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and no matter where you are, all the cool kids are subscribing to the Gringo Español newsletter, which you can do too for free at gringoespañol.com/free-updates. That link is also below this video. I will see you next time. Hasta luego. Adios, amigo.